Pt.10. I'm a musician documenting the process of growing my brand and business. Want to have a community dedicated to sharing resources, and I will share content inside about what I'm learning. What is a good way to position myself as I haven't yet made it myself?
Well, I think it's great to just be honest. Now, I don't know if you're planning on making it free or making it paid, but I think that might be one where it makes sense to do more free in the beginning and share the stuff as it goes. And then if people keep bringing more and more people in, then you'll get that group, and then you can over time start a second group that's a paid group. That would be one strategy that you could do, especially if you haven't done this before. Because if you haven't done it, then you have to go like super hard on value creation that you're gonna have to work very hard for. And so I'll give you kind of two hypothetical extreme examples. On one hand, I can say, I sold my company for all this money, listen to me because of this, right? Cool. That's an evidence based on an accomplishment in the past. On the other hand, I can use evidence of labor or work that I've done that gives the prospect or gives the audience a deal on their time. And so fundamentally, if you're in the information business, which everybody here is, or media, you're trying to give someone a return on their time. You're trying to shrink the amount of time they have to spend looking so that they can find more per second faster. Like that is fundamentally what education is. Because right now, everyone already has all the information they need. They can Google it. They literally have Google. They have everything they need is a Google search away. What we're doing is we're curating the information so that the time they spend looking versus the time they spend achieving the result they want is shrunk. We are selling time. That's fundamentally what we're doing. And everyone wants a bargain on their time. Like every business in history that shrinks time makes money. So if you're somebody who doesn't have the accomplishment that you can lean on to say, hey, everything I tell you is true, then you have to go prove with your time all the things that don't work so that they don't have to spend their time to find out it doesn't work. And so I'll tell you a little story to drive this home. So at Gym Launch, one of the things that we did was we do these R&D projects. So every 14 days, we'd run 50 grand in ads across a bunch of different cities to find out which ads worked best. Or we'd run a split test or we'd on landing pages or headlines, or we would run a different sales process, or we'd use a different phone script, right? With 10 or so representative gyms in different markets to see, hey, does this work better? And so originally when I thought of doing this, I was like, I'm only going to share the ones that, show an improvement. I don't want to waste anyone's time. But guess what happened? Again, it's kind of like one of those Sam things. People wanted to know just as much the things that didn't work, because then in their mind, they're like, oh, it's almost like I didn't have to go and suffer that pain of wasting the money on that headline that didn't work, or wasting, effort on getting that show up process that was a little bit different that didn't work. And so they got just as much value from the experiments that failed as the ones that won. And so if you're going to be the reporter in the situation, just documenting you doing a ton of work and then showing them the results, some of it will work, some of it won't, but both of them are value add to them because it's work they don't have to do.
This clip was taken inside of the Skool Games, which is literally free to join. So if you want to talk to AlexHormozi live every week, then click the link in the description and join right now.
54.1% of people who start a paid community in Skool make money. Yes, you heard that right.